Hello, welcome back to So I bought a Peugeot 205 diesel. My usual one's a red one, this is a silver one, so it only means one thing. I've bought another one. So I live locally in Plymouth, in Devon, and I found this car in St Austell in Cornwall, which isn't very far away from me, and it was a very reasonable price, so I thought I couldn't pass this up. This is a Mardi Gras turbo diesel, and this can be very useful for me for an engine donor. So mine's a straight diesel and this is the turbo, and I want to change the engine and interior around for mine. As you see, it's quite an original example, to be honest. The hubcaps are missing on the front, but we'll let that off. It's got nice decals on the sides, got the ribbon strip, which is all present and correct. Got the original ones on the back there, hubcaps, as well as mud flaps. So what else can I tell you about this car? So it needs a little bit of work, a little bit of fettling here and there. It's been stood since October 21. Nice dealer plates there locally. Rear axle's in pretty good shape, as is the underside of the car. It is what it is, really. It was a cheap 205. It's a 5-door. It's not really my sort of thing. I do like the 3-door models. It's come from Helston originally, so it's been in Cornwall pretty much all of its life. It's going to need a little bit of work here and there, sort of maybe a bit of filler work on these sort of holes that are going on, and cleaning up. It's very, very mucky in the boot floor itself and various other areas of the car. I need to give it a very good clean to see exactly what's needed, but it seems to be all here. The got this extra set of wheels that were included with the car. They're not Peugeot fit, sadly, which would have been great because the tyres are perished and cracked. The door handles are a little bit on the stiff side, as you'd expect, but look at the interior. The interior is lovely and blue, which you don't really see with a lot of the late 205s now. They're very much faded into almost a grey anthracite colour. But it's solid. It's solid. It's original, and that's exactly what I was looking for when I buy a 205. It's got the heaters are all working. You got Mardi Gras badges here. It's relatively low mileage. The steering wheel's in good condition. It's going to need a replacement gear knob, but the original radio's there, and the dash isn't cracked up and smashed like a lot of them are. It's been a rainy day today. That's why it's wet inside. If you have a little look here, it's got a little Mardi Gras badge on the sunroof. That's lovely, isn't it? The original clip for the keys as well, which you don't see very often. So it's little touches like this that have really sort of drawn me to this car. But I will be selling this one once I'm done with it, because I don't need two 205s, obviously. Well, you can always want two 205s, but not need two 205s. So yeah, I will be selling this one on afterwards once I've put my straight diesel engine into this one, which is straight as a die. But yeah, I want this turbo engine out of this. It's been very well looked after by the look of it. It needs a little bit of work under here. The inner sort of wheel arches look pretty good here. Needs a little bit of work to the turret struts, but nothing too scary. A new battery in there. So yeah, it's not a bad car at all. This idles well. It doesn't whistle. Seems to pull well. The clutch's alright. The gearbox alright. So the next step's going to be getting this converted in the garage, and hopefully in the next episode I'll show you a little bit more in depth of this car, which has come as a bit of a left of field option, considering I was just going to keep it a straight diesel mine, but something always comes along, doesn't it? So I'll see you next time in the next episode. So long.